to you, our dear esteemed viewer. You are tuned to NTA Katsina and pleasantly in time for a darling program, Rising Stars. And today, Ijaba Academy is in focus. My name is Mariam Ilyasu, and co-presenting with me is
Usman Sana Ahmed. Thank you, Mariam, and wow, you look ravishing.
Thank you, Usman, and I must quickly add that your dress sense is striking.
I'm flattered. Dear viewer, on the program today, we have lined up credible features for your viewing delight. And without a doubt, this episode, as usual, promises to educate, inform, and give you the very best of entertainment.
Unity is a hallmark for the progress of our nation. Hence, the need to respect, appreciate, and tolerate our diverse individual cultural heritage. On our first segment, our Rising Stars will dish out the rich cultural heritage of the Igbo traditional dance. Enjoy the melody and the beauty of art in display.
Wow, that was a beautiful and colorful presentation.
Indeed, Usman, African culture is all of beauty. I really enjoyed every bit of the presentation.
Yeah, I did too, and I'm sure our viewer is pleased. Now moving on, Mariam had a chat earlier on the leading causes of drug abuse and its effects on our youths. Pick a message or two from this one.
Drug abuse is one of the leading factors militating against the well-being and optimal productivity of our youth. This poses a problem, especially for we, the younger generation. On this segment, we will highlight the causes and effects of drug abuse, and to do justice to this topic, we have in our midst some rising stars who are well-versed and articulated in this regard. I am Mariam Ilyasu, with me is
Al-Mustafa Nasruddin. Here from my left is
Fatima Abdulaziz.
You are welcome to this program. And next to her is
My name is Aisha Mansour Jobi.
You are welcome aboard. And to my right is
Musa Samaila Elijah.
You are also welcome to the program.
First of all, Mr. Elijah, give us a perspective on drug abuse.
Well, when you're talking about drug abuse, you have to also move to drug addiction, because of drug abuse will definitely lead to drug addiction. Now, drug abuse and the illegal sale of these same drugs is very disturbing in such a way it's affecting both the users, our homes, and society at large. Many people who use drugs illegally always find it very difficult to stop this practice and use of drugs and abusing of it and addiction to it over the years. Now, many parents, organizations, and even the government at the federal, local, and state level have been at their best to stop and eradicate this system of drug abuse. Now, totally from our homes, society, state, and Nigeria in general. Now, what is drug? Coming down to drug addiction. Now, by the time someone is using drug, when he don't stop, definitely it's going to lead to drug addiction. Now, drug addiction is when someone is using drug illegally, despite having the knowledge of problems with both families and and organizations such as the NDLEA and the police. Now, when the person develop the need for drugs, he or she carry out his activities and therefore which will lead to high level of internal problems and also medical challenges, and which will lead towards severe problem with his health. Now, taking an instance of a student who uses drug and tells me that he was going to school, definitely he's going to have problem in his academic career, such as when someone is taking medicine such as the Emzolim Benenil and the Relay Extra without having the prescription of a medical personnel or a parent who have knowledge about medical ethics, he or she will not be able to concentrate in school, and that which he wants to achieve in the school will not be attained.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elijah, for this wonderful contribution.
Now, coming down to you, Ms. Aisha, due to the economic status of the country, what do you think are the major causes of drug abuse?
Drug abuse and addiction is not a hallmark of moral failure or lack of willpower. It is a complex disease that deserves long-term extensive treatment. Just like any other chronic condition, specific incentives differ from person to person. Generally speaking, people start using drugs to escape or mask pain. In some individuals, the onset of drug use can be from untreated psychiatric issues, including anxiety and depression. The rush of pleasure from using drugs can provide temporary solace from suffering, which can stem from many mental health or other issues, including trauma or abuse, mental illnesses, low self-esteem, poverty, relationship problems, loss of loved ones, stress, chronic pain, or medical condition.
Thank you very much, Ms. Aisha, for this wonderful contribution. But still on you, Ms. Aisha. Based on drug enlightenment of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, what do you think are the symptoms of drug abuse?
Even after an individual determines the causes of their drug use, they still may not be able to recognize whether or not they have become addicted. The following signs and symptoms of drug abuse are common in individuals who are addicted to either recreational or prescription drugs: problems developing or maintaining relationships with others, continuous cravings for drugs, craving for increased doses of drugs, taking more drugs to avoid coming down of drugs, anger or aggression when the drug is unavailable, and so on and so forth.
Thank you very much, Ms. Aisha, for this wonderful contribution. And now, we go on a short break. And when we return, there will be more to digest. Don't touch the dial.
Welcome back from that break. In case you are just joining us, it is Rising Stars showing on your darling station, NTA Katsina. We have been discussing the adverse effect of drug abuse and drug misuse. Well, Ms. Fatima, based on government effort through health sector, alerting and warning on dangers involved in drug abuse, what do you think are the effects of drug abuse?
The effects of drug abuse are numerous and they are categorized into three forms. These are the health implement, psychological effect, and the social effect. Now let's talk on the health implement. The user is exposed to have severe health problems that can affect vital organ and bring malfunction in the body. These are the brain will damage and liver cirrhosis may occur. There should be irregular heartbeat rate, either fast or slow. The user experience nervous breakdown for some drug give extraordinary strength that someone work by overstretching the muscles. High blood pressure may occur as a result of continuous use of stimulant. Vein constriction as a result of frequent use of substance by means of injecting stuff that can equally cause absence. Drug abuse can cause HIV/AIDS due to negligence, and whenever the user is under the influence of drug, he or she will have unprotected sex. And also, drug user is taking drug along with other friends that can easily transmit the virus. Serious diarrhea or running or bleeding of nose based on prolonged constant use of cough syrup with codeine. Sudden death may occur as a result of chronic bronchitis, heart failure, and convulsion.
Now, Dr. Fatima, how about the psychological problems?
These occur as a result of changes in the body. Abusing drug or misusing prescription medication can cause short-term psychological effect. These may include loss of appetite, changes in coordination, anxiety, depression, panic disorder, sleeplessness, or insomnia.
Ms. Fatima, how about the social problems?
Drug abuse can affect personal life beyond his physical health. For example, person may experience loss of interest in forming enjoyable activities, increased impulsivity and risk-taking behavior, difficulty in maintaining personal hygiene, poor work and academic performance, relationship problems.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fatima, for this wonderful contribution.
Now, coming back to you, Mr. Elijah, what do you think are the ways out for our youth in abusing drugs?
Well, many of our youth of this generation think that by abusing drug and taking alcoholic substance, which may tend to make them high, that's the way to solving their problems, most especially when they are oppressed or depressed. They don't know that the basic way to solve these problems and effects that they have about this drug abuse and addiction to it over the years is by creating a drug-free club and making it a forum of discussion about drug abuse and also their physical challenges and other problems that affect them. And also school institutions should make sure they create a drug-free school for students so that they will be able to concentrate in school. And apart from that, when a student is in school, he should focus his mind and attention on his academic career. And apart from that, when he or she is at home, he should engage himself in some domestic activities that will help him.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elijah, for this wonderful contribution.
Still on the preventive measures, Ms. Aisha, what is your contribution?
In my own opinion, if you are under pressure to use drug, politely say no or leave the environment. Believe in yourself that you can do more better than others. Avoid situations or places where drugs are sold and used. Do not ignorantly take drugs that are not prescribed by a doctor or approved of by a parent.
Wow, marvelous contribution towards our topic of discussion today on drug abuse.
Now, Ms. Fatima, what is your own opinion on the preventive measures of drug abuse?
In my own opinion, the basic way of eradicating drug is by discouraging selling of substance, by preventive educations in schools, mosques, marketplaces, workplaces. This is an effort to make people understand dangers associated with drug and reporting illegal dealing of drug to National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. One needs to arm his or herself with factual basic information of drug and how it affects the brain and our body. Suggest alternative activities instead of discussing good aspects of drug abuse. Engage yourself in religious activities as a Muslim or Christian.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fatima, for this wonderful contribution.
And thank you all for your valuable contributions. And I am positive that we will all grow to have a drug-free Nigeria.
Mariam, that was in-depth, and indeed we will grow to experience a drug-free Nigeria.
Yes, Usman, I have a positive spirit that one day we will slay the giant killer, drug abuse. It is Rising Stars shared on NTA Kasana, and if you have just tuned in, you haven't missed a lot. Still savoring the beauty of our cultural heritage. Let's enjoy the Yoruba traditional dance.
Wow, a remarkable display there by our Yoruba cultural dance group. On our next segment, our rising stars have outlined reasons why education is the key, and more so if you choose to seek it from Ijaba Academy. Enjoy this one.
My name is Susaini Babangida. I attend Ijaba Academy in the Batagara local government area of Katsina State. I would like to tell you the aims and objectives of our grade school Ijaba Academy. Ijaba Academy was set up to achieve the following aims and objectives. 1. To inculcate or instill high-level understanding in our students or pupils with educational empowerment and self-confidence on how to brighten their future. 2. To contribute significantly to the promotion and upliftment of educational standards in the community and the state in general. 3. To contribute to equip the student with skills that will enable them compete favorably with their contemporaries anyway and also live successfully in the society. That is why I love Ijaba Academy.
My name is Asana Babangida. 4. To teach the students entrepreneurial skills that would make them self-reliant with a view to reduce the rate of unemployment in the society. 5. To instill in the student or people the fear of God and the sense of decency in order to live purposefully in the society. That is why I love Ijaba Academy.
My name is Annette Babangida. I school in Ijaba Academy. I am in Nursery 2. I have here with me
Nanret Christopher,
Chiamaka Rejoice Michael, and Aminat Atuwali. We will like to tell you few things about Ijaba Academy. Ijaba Academy provides your child or ward with the best learning environment he or she truly deserves. With modern infrastructure, your child will learn in every moment spent here. That is why I like Ijaba Academy.
My name is Christabel Christopher. With engaging toys and educational tools, learning will be much more fun than it had ever been. That is why I love Ijaba Academy.
My name is Chiamaka Rejoice Michael. Our complete curriculum, high teachers to student ratio, all people and students are given special care and attention they truly deserve. That is why I like Ijaba Academy. My name is Aminat Akinwale. With caring teachers and supportive staff, your child will find Ijaba Academy as his or her second home. That is why I like Ijaba Academy.
That is why we love Ijaba Academy.
Hello viewers, my name is Asia Aumayau. We have some rhymes to present.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Point to the window, point to the door, point to the ceiling, point to the floor. Put your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands together on your knees. 1, little, 2, little, 3, little fingers. 4, little, 5, little, 6, little fingers. 7, little, 8, little, 9, little fingers. 10 little fingers I have. I see the moon sees me. God bless the moon and God bless me. A lion has a tail. It has a big head and a very small waist.
Hello listen to Ijaba's anthem. At Ijaba, we value education. For knowledge is light, the right environment for education. For all who cares to learn, acquire knowledge for the future. For the future is bright. Our future is bright. Hip, 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 hooray! Hip, 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 hooray! Hip, 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 hooray!
Now that was an energetic and colorful display by our Ultra Rising Stars. It is so exciting that they already know what they are about, who they stand for, and represent this early in life. And for me, that's why I love Ijaba Academy. Usman, I hope I'm not alone on this.
Count on it, Mariam. You literally took the word out of my mouth. Ijaba Academy is indeed the place to be. So dear viewer, it's time now we digested all we have dished out with yet another cultural presentation. This time around, the Hausa Cultural Dance Group is in perspective. Enjoy this one.
Mujajje kuwa kawai mujajje
at its peak. The Nigerian cultural heritage is rich, entertaining, educative, and unique. And it makes me proud to be called a Nigerian. Well, how time flies when you are having fun. Here we draw the curtains on this episode of the program.
But not to worry, Rising Stars will come your way again same time next week on your darling station, NTA Katsina.
I am sure you had full value for your time invested. I am Mariam Ilyasu.
And I am Usman Sana Ahmed.
Bye.
Bye.